got.
What up? What up? It's your boy Honorable Cino. You already know what it is. He's sidekick up boys in the building. Honorable Quarter in the building. Yes, sir.
Hey man, how you doing today, man?
Great, man. Just working on new music, new projects coming, man. Everything sounding good, man. Just blessed, bro.
Okay, well, I know sounds influence producers. So when you was a young boy or young nigga, did you have music that your parents played or that you played that still influenced your sound today? Like anything when you was a younger kid?
But yeah, my grandma had this record collection, man. I used to go through it all the time. Five hits like Curtis Mayfield, all those guys, Isaac Hayes, you know what I'm saying? I'm still influenced by a lot of that, but I just mix it in with the newer stuff I'm influenced with. Like if you hear my music, it's trap, but it's still musical. It's mixed with all that. So yeah, I'm the ABBA. My pops listen to everything from classic rock to funk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the barcades.
Hey, people really don't give. I'm glad you said Curtis Mayfield. People don't give Curtis Mayfield his credit, man. He got classic songs like Pusher Man and all that stuff. So
Curtis Mayfield is a legend, bro. It don't matter.
that's a fact, man. Niggas is sleep on Curtis, bro.
You know what I'm saying, dog? Curtis Mayfield is definitely a legend, man. I respect Curtis Mayfield a lot. A lot of his music got me, like if you listen to his music, the way he'll let a beat ride and just talk. You know what I'm saying? He'll let a beat ride and just start talking on it, just let you feel the groove, and then he'll come in out of nowhere singing, man. I kind of miss shit like that, man. I miss people, the feeling in music. You know what I'm saying?
R&B ain't like that no more. Like I can listen to like an old Bobby Womack song. This nigga talking for 5 minutes, just talking that slick shit. That yeah, girl.
Womack song I was just playing like a week ago, bro. It's called the intro, man, and it's hard, man. I've been thinking about this for like 2 weeks, but I can't. I just every time I listen to it, I just got to sit back and I feel my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's well. Since we're talking about R&B, this is a question that I'm also transition to. My personal favorite genre of music in that time period, I feel like this is the best time for music in general was R&B's 90s, the 90s R&B rather, and I feel like it doesn't get its just due. So, just for you being a producer, two questions: How do you feel about 90s R&B, and do you like to sample 90s R&B?
Yeah. Who don't like? I grew up off of '90s R&B. H
Yeah.
Town, Jodeci. Yeah, I just sampled some Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love '90s R&B, but I also love the R&B, like the souls of the '70s. That's when. See, I kind of look at it like this as as things change from like real instruments, like in the '70s, people had to really practice the piano. They had to
Hmm.
really practice the guitar. And then as we went to the '80s, you got the synthesizers. People, they were going crazy on the synths. In the '90s, they had drum machines, so it was drum machine heavy. And even now it's more of the software base. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the software that people are using that's making the music change. And you know what I'm saying? I just I respect all of it, but the '70s, the real music, when people was in there just going crazy, just 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 to vibe off of vibing each other alone. You know what I'm saying? Being in the room with somebody else that play the guitar. Even when I'm now, I get that. I get a guitar player, bass player. You know what I'm saying? And arrange all that, man. That definitely was my favorite era of music, the '70s and the '80s. But I love the '90s. I grew up off the '90s R&B. But for me, it's more of the '70s and the '80s.
It's good to hear you say that because usually, people think of trap rappers, trap producers. They all listen to banging this, and that, or whatnot. But you showing respect for people that actually know how to read music, play music, the people back in the '70s and whatnot. So I think it's good that you kind of like breaking stereotypes that people that are associated with trap music or trap this and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like people out here talented like that. So no, I just think that's cool.
You gotta understand, I've been making music. You can't really just call me a trap producer. Like, you gotta really do your research. Like, I've been doing music since like '98. You know what
I
I'm
didn't know
saying?
that.
Like,
I didn't know that.
yeah, like my first placement was Flow Rider, American Superstar with Lil Wayne. But before that, I was doing R&B. I got some tracks with Pussycat Dolls. I do pop. I do country. I do all that. I did like I do movie placements. I did two on the Empire. I got a whole nother movie I produced. So I'm actually a composer. So that's, you know what I'm saying. I respect that because I respect that craft. You know what I'm saying. But as far as like trap, you know what I'm saying. I'm from the hood. We like hard hitting drums.
Of course.
That's what we like.
No means was I trying to put you in a box, by the way, saying you a trap producer or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know that's what you once you get something that picks off, you're gonna get boxed until people start doing like, oh damn, he did that. Oh damn, he did that too. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get boxed when something works for you. You know, you can be trying and you can get placements here and placement here, but when you know have something like I'm on a new level, okay, I can you know I can associate myself with that person. That's one of my favorite songs. Oh, he's a trap producer. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying. I don't take that as disrespect. Actually, it's a blessing. But you know what I'm saying. It's just that you know when like as far as that, I just got to correct it. Like yeah, I you know I've been here for decades.
That's crazy.
You know
I didn't. You educate niggas. I didn't know that. Well, since it goes back so far, would you mind telling us like how did you even start producing? Like, what made you even want to do that?
I just wanted to I don't know. At first, you know, they had a group, ABC. You know what I'm saying? They had Crisscross. It was getting you know all the girls back then, man. And, you know, I was like, man, shit, they rapping. I'm gonna start rapping. And so I started rapping. This was like, you know, we was, you know, in kids. You know what I'm saying? So I started rapping to impress this girl. And you know, after that, I just started seeing everybody in the hood rapping. You know, as you know, time progressed. And I was like, yo, since everybody in the hood rapping, ain't nobody in the hood really making beats but my homeboy Kiki. I was like, yo, I'm finna make beats because I always had melodies in my head. I always made up beatboxing. Like my brother had a group, the Midwest Mafia, and I used to sit up and beatbox for them. So that made me want to just continue making beats. Like I knew that I had a chance on making it out the hood with, you know what I'm saying, with that. And I always had a real authentic love for music. I sit down and listen to that shit every day. I break down every music, classic rock to symphony music to orchestras. Like you sit down there, if you listen to like a orchestra, it's actually telling a story without words. Like people used to really sit down and pay to hear their favorite composer compose a story for them, and it's actually telling the story. So, like a person be running through the crowd, the pit strings, doom, 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 doom. You hear the pit strings doing that. They sneaking around doing something, and then if they get caught in the string, it'll start going crazy. It's telling you a story without actually speaking, and you know what I'm saying. I just peeped that shit, and I think that's so dope about music. So I try to you know take parts of that and bring it to the track. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy you say that because I always like to brag and throw this out there, but I played for a Grammy Award winning band in high school, so I know about that. You know, like trying to tell a story through your song or whatnot, through your music, through the you know what I'm saying, so the crescendos and all this nice stuff right here. So to hear you talk about different genres or whatnot, I guess I feel like I'm obligated to ask you, what's some of your favorite songs or favorite artists that are not like that people would probably be like, whoa, Honorable C Note listening to this person? Or, of all time, currently, really don't matter.
I like Starship. I like ABBA, ABBA. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot. I don't know how to really pronounce their name. I have a whole list of samples that I saved from every song that I used to like back when Bear Share was popping. I don't even know if niggas even remember.
Remember that.
I used to like down. I used to just type in song names. It'll pop up and it'll help me find artists. So you know what I'm saying? From Starship to ABBA to Limp Bizkit to wherever you name it. You know, wherever I get inspiration for that year is. You know what I'm saying? It's till now. I say in 2010 I stopped doing it because I kind of created my sound. But before 2010 I studied like all music from classical rap, rock to you know what I'm saying, NWA, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just if this is something that you want to do, you have to like sit down and actually listen to like other people takes on it, and I just wanted to take from everybody and create what I did, my sound. Like if you listen to New Level, it's telling the story. It's a story of when I made that beat, I was sitting in the studio and I was broke, but it was like, damn, I gotta make a hit. So I was feeling like, damn, man, I gotta make something aggressive. So when you hear it, it's just like a when it start off, it's the story of the strings. They like something big finna happen, but you don't know what's finna happen. And then that motherfucker come in, dum 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 dum
Yeah.
dum. And then when the shit kick in, it's like, damn, what the fuck just happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you listen to Meek Mill, um, Way Up on his new mixtape, that story, dum 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 dum. It's like me coming out of a depression. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you make a, it's like once you come from one place in life going to another, it kind of takes you, it changes you. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of like getting raised out of a depression. Like, damn, I'm a broke producer. Shit ain't really happening. To damn, shit is kind of looking up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really know if you're gonna make it or not. You know what I'm saying? So if you hear it, it's dark and like chords on. So it's like dum 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 dum. So it's me coming like it's me arguing with, it's myself fighting with myself. It's like this is the low. Like I'm at my low, and my highs is like come up here, come to this high vibration. Like come on. So if you listen to that shit, and then I just mix that shit. Like if you listen to it, it's real stories behind that music.
You blow my mind right now, cause I mean I'm just listening to music, it's music or whatnot. Man, took me to some other shit. I'm depressed. I'm happy now. You have me listen. You can have me listen to your shit. I'm goddamn in the movie theater, man.
Yeah, listen to it is like real, and I don't think you would get it until I tell it to you, cause you will just be like, oh, this shit hard. But no, with my music, it really means something. Like I studied this shit, so a lot of times, people like if you go look back at all the early Gucci records, man, I was going through shit. They orchestra, all my orchestration type beats, I'm going through something, and it ain't me doing it on purpose. It's my spirit doing it, and then I'll probably like, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably sit back and listen to it and analyze what I was going through at the time. Like, oh, that's what I was doing. Because making music is spiritual, so it's just like you don't really know. I don't really sit back and this beat finna be like this. I just go in there and close my eyes and create. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to go back on it. And I sit with my cousin Stokes, and we sit here and listen to it. He'll be like, "Yo, right here, you was going through something, weren't you?" I was like, "Hell yeah." He said, "How you know?" He said, "Man, because you're not an emotional person. All your emotion goes in your music. Like, yeah, I even have emotional problems when it comes to girls. Oh, you don't love me enough. All that shit, because I can't show no emotion. I've been through so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It just it grow calluses on your heart. But one thing that I always did, it made me take it to my music. So instead of crying and all that shit, it's just going with my music. So we'll sit back and listen to a batch of beats that I made in 2013. Like, what you was going through right here? And I'll be like, man, I don't know. I think I was in like a 1-bedroom apartment, man. Couldn't pay my rent or something, man. I just need to get that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, before we get off of this, you said something that kind of just makes me think. When you say starships, you keep mentioning starships. Are you talking about a song, or is that a group, or what is exactly starship? You talking about the song?
It's a group.
Okay. Is it an old group, new group?
Starship, no, it's a whole group. I don't know. I don't really know their background. I just know their songs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Starship, Jefferson Starship, actually. That's the name of the group, and they have some dope shit. So go check them out, Jefferson Starship. I think I sampled one of their records on a Gucci Man song, if I'm not. Yeah, Bob Marley. Go look up Bob Marley on Gucci Man, and man, that shit is like I think a lot of the shit that I did is probably like a lot of people not up on it. But go look at Jefferson Starship, and that'll blow your mind, man. They real dope.
Okay. Well, before we get off this whole soul thing or whatnot, just a fan request. You know what I'm saying? You were talking about the sample. You were talking about the 70's and loving like listen to that sampling, whatever. Would love to hear what you would have to do. It's a song by a guy named Michael Henderson back in the 70's. Got a song called Starships. So check that out one day. It's a really real good song. Michael Henderson. You ever heard of him?
No, I ain't never heard of them, but I tell you, like right now, we in my studio right now, man. It ain't nothing to look. You know what I'm saying?
Michael Henderson Starships, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, this is one of the best songs I've heard, man. It's a beautiful song, man.
Michael Henderson Starships.
Michael Henderson Starships. I'm telling you, man. It's a good song.
You ever heard of Starships and Rocket by 8 Ball and MJG?